Michael Olise's name has transformed from whispers in scouting departments to the heartbeat of Chelsea's summer revolution. He's not just another signing. He's the boldest, riskiest, and potentially the most electric move Chelsea has made since the days when Eden Hazard lit up Stamford Bridge. And now, as the transfer is confirmed, the entire footballing world has its eyes on this enigmatic winger who might just become the most dangerous player Chelsea has seen in over a decade. Olise is not your typical footballer. He doesn't scream for attention, he doesn't celebrate wildly, and he certainly doesn't indulge in the drama of the modern game. But give him the ball, and he'll do things that leave defenders frozen, fans breathless, and managers changing game plans. He is pure instinct wrapped in intelligence. Not since Hazard have Chelsea had a player with such effortless grace combined with the ability to turn a match on its head in a single move. But this story didn't begin at Stamford Bridge. It began in the shadows. Born in England to a Nigerian father and French-Algerian mother, Olise grew up navigating between cultures, between styles, between systems. His early career was full of silent hard work, no noise, no media attention. Just steady progress. He moved through the academies of Arsenal, Chelsea, and Manchester City before settling at Reading, where his raw talent started to flicker. But it was at Crystal Palace where that flicker became fire. At Palace, Olise was often the most intelligent player on the pitch. He saw passes before others saw space. He played like a man watching from above. The Premier League, known for its speed and aggression, rarely sees players like Olise who play at their own tempo and make the game bend to their rhythm. That's what caught Chelsea's eye. That's why they waited through injuries, ignored other suitors, and made the move happen. But this isn't just a story of potential. It's a calculated gamble with enormous upside. Chelsea have struggled with consistency in the final third for years. Big names came and went, and some brought speed, some brought goals, but none brought magic. And magic is what Stamford Bridge craves. Olise doesn't just dribble past players. He changes the mood of the game. He breaks patterns. He makes fans lean forward and believe. Now, under the management of Enzo Maresca, a coach who believes in intelligent football and positional dominance, Olise's role becomes even more fascinating. This is not a system built on chaos. It's built on precision. And Olise thrives in structured unpredictability. He knows where to be, but also when to disobey. He understands the plan but adds his own spark to it. He's not a cog. He's the fire. Already in training, whispers have emerged. Players are mesmerized by his touch, his vision, his awareness. Coaches are adjusting tactical blueprints to accommodate his versatility. He can play wide, drift inside, operate behind the striker, or even switch flanks mid-game. He isn't locked into one zone, he unlocks all of them. But with greatness comes pressure. Chelsea fans are hungry. The last few seasons have been turbulent, and patience is thin. Olise won't be given time to settle. He'll be expected to deliver from day one. But if there's any player with the mental calm to handle it, it's him. He walks like a poet, plays like a scientist, and thinks like a veteran. He doesn't chase headlines. He creates moments that write their own stories. His statistics at Palace are impressive, but they don't tell the whole tale. They won't show the weight of his presence, the fear he instills in fullbacks, the way he draws multiple defenders and opens space for others. At Chelsea, surrounded by more quality and under a manager who trusts tactical expression, those numbers could explode. But it won't be just about goals or assists, it'll be about influence. Fans are already drawing comparisons to Eden Hazard. It's an easy parallel. Both are left-footed artists. Both glide rather than sprint. Both possess the ability to change games with moments of individual brilliance. But Olise is not Hazard 2.0. He's something else. He's colder. Quieter. More calculated. Less flair, more function. He doesn't beat players for fun. He beats them because it's necessary. He doesn't smile much, but his football speaks with elegance. The chemistry with Cole Palmer is something the entire league should fear. Palmer, already Chelsea's breakout star, is a thinker too. They'll find each other with glances, with one-twos, with telepathic understanding. And in a frontline potentially featuring Nkunku, Jackson, or Delap, Chelsea may finally have the fluidity and ruthlessness they've lacked since Hazard left. The attack won't revolve around one star. It'll move like a machine, with Olise as its clever engine. Off the pitch, Olise is reserved. No flashy interviews. No social media antics. He's the anti-celebrity in an era of influencers. That alone makes him a throwback, a reminder of when talent did the talking. But don't mistake quietness for softness. Those who know him speak of a relentless competitor, a perfectionist. He rewatches games obsessively, studies opposition fullbacks before matches, and rarely makes the same mistake twice. His calm hides a burning desire to dominate. What's truly exciting is how much better he can still become. He's only 22. Still learning. Still adding layers to his game. Maresca and his staff know this. They see a player who could be top 5 in the world in his position within 2 years. They're not just buying what he is. They're betting on what he will become. And that bet, if it pays off, could change Chelsea's fortunes completely. The fans are ready. The shirts are already selling. The chants are being written. Stamford Bridge hasn't buzzed like this in years. There's a sense that something special is brewing. Not just a team. A movement. A new philosophy. And Olise is being placed at its core. There will be games where he's kicked. Where teams double up. Where pundits doubt his output. But none of that will matter if Chelsea stay committed. If they protect his creativity. If they let him breathe and build. Because players like Olise don't come around often. And when they do, they need the right environment to shine. Injuries will always be a concern. 3 major hamstring issues in recent seasons can't be ignored. But Chelsea's medical staff have been meticulous. Recovery programs, load management, muscle strengthening, all designed to preserve his longevity. They aren't rushing him in. They're preparing him for years, not just matches. And that's the difference this time. Chelsea aren't buying stars on reputation. They're building one from the ground up. Olise represents that shift. A symbol of the future. A statement of intent. This isn't just about winning matches. It's about bringing back identity. Style. Confidence. And Michael Olise, cool, composed, cutting through chaos, might just be the player to do it. So when he takes to the pitch in blue, when he glides past the first defender, when he lifts his head in curls that pass between lines, remember this moment. Remember the whispers that became roars. Remember the doubt that turned to belief. Because Michael Olise hasn't just joined Chelsea. He's come to change it.